number 58 on the ice right now. Let's see if he can make an impact. He's with Colton Sissons and Jonathan Marchessault. He was Dylan Holloway. That shot fought off by UC Saros. Sent back to the net. Another save for Saros. Nick Leddy comes into the zone for the Blues. They'll work it over to Matthew Joseph, who sidesteps the defender, fires on Saros. Shen plays it back. Played quickly towards it by Cairo. They move it around. Holloway. Got a broken stick belonging to Stastny now. The Blues letting each other know. Nashville under the gun. Here's a shot. Score! Justin Fall. The Blues take advantage of the broken stick, and their power play continues to cook.
Weren't giving up much, and then I think Colton Sissons got caught sneaking down on the backside, so he's not out to cover that one-timer. Some good puck movement up and over, and that's a howitzer. Wow. Falk let it rip there on that one.
Two guys are trying to switch sides there. He might have gotten into the vision.
Yeah, two guys trying to get in front of it.
We'll see if the Predators can respond. Nashville looking for their first shot of the game. Here's Sissons, a turnaround shot, open in front, jamming away at his bunting. First time, trying to answer the Blues power play goal. Into the middle, here's a shot by Forsberg, rebound. Forward back to the net by O'Reilly, saved by Hofer.
Together, those little plays down low, the movement across, trying to take advantage. Good job from O'Reilly, boxing out and then falling into a spot where you can try to get a pass.
Nashville wins the battle. Here's Barron, he's a good shooter, plays it to the slot. Intercepted right there by the veteran Leddy. Leddy, one of those guys with over 1,000 games. Here's the pass, right, open, off the post! They bring it back out top. Fowler's pass, deflected, and stolen away by Colton Sissons. Sissons, a long-range shot, blockered away by Hofer. Tucker down from the blue line. Behind the net, Shen, looking for Holloway. Andreas Englund got a hit on him. Cairo zooming around. Hits Tucker at the point, one-timer, Suter. Stopped by Saros. Svechkov trying to get his team out of a pickle here. That shot knocked down by Englund. Another shot. Save Saros, rebound in the slot, fired off the sideboard. Nashville will hustle and get a change.
Yeah, the Preds spent some time in the zone, but really didn't give up too much. Juice can make those saves. They're a little bit slow on their squeezes, but they're protecting the center of the ice a little bit better.
Hofer, not afraid to play the puck here. It skips to the middle. Zach Bolduc had it stripped. Down low in front, Marchessault. Great save by Hofer! He robbed it!
What a save that was. Bunting gets that to Marchessault all alone.
Marchessault is in a little bit of a funk. Only one goal in his last 11 games, so he's due to heat back up.
I think if he realized he had that much time, he would have made that extra move and gotten that one up.
Odd man rush. Here they come. Score! Neighbors with an easy layup. The Blues had a 3-on-2 that turned into a 2-on-1, and they double the lead.
And that's why they're good. It's just levels of their attack. You got three guys going. You kick it to the outside, you drive wide, you get that backside push. Neighbors is right there to clean that one up.
With Hal Gill up here, Hal, I'm curious your finer points when you see some of these young defensemen. See, Bunting hit the outside of the post there as Hofer was leaning up.
Creating those odd man rushes. They'll bring you in and spit it to the outside, or they'll bring it to the outside and spit it to the middle. And so you have to read rushes really well.
This one deflected by Broberg, the defense.
You know, you want to grind down below the goal line. You need to keep someone high. You need to keep a floater in a defensive position.
Here they come, full speed. It's Neighbors all the way in. Stopped by Saros. Outstanding glove save.
He's looking at him going, when is he going to kick it out? When is that pass going to come? And it never came. You can see him looking. It's not there. Preds have a hard time squeezing off. The D gets split. And Neighbors is all the way through and forces Juice to make a heck of a glove save there.
Struggling to keep the Blues contained. But everybody in the league has. Now Nashville turns it over in their own end. Here's a shot. Saros, great anticipation to get over. Puck taken out. O'Reilly sends it length of the ice, trying to settle his troops down. Will attack Falk. Stamkos joins in on the forecheck. Keith Neighbors looks to counter. Kept in, Forsberg, high slot, eyes the net, works it to the wing. That shot, kick save by Hofer. Stastny working down low. A one-timer by Forsberg, let it rip. Nathan Walker, who leads the Blues in hits with 217 coming in, just added another one there. Here's Stamkos getting physical down there. Blankenburg to the net. Stamkos tried to get a high screen.
Last three shifts have been pretty good for the Preds, so they got some fight and some jam on the puck. So
now a 2-on-1 developing for the Blues. Here's the shot by Kyrou. Save! Soros! Kyrou.
Well, this is it. You extend, you think you have the puck, you pitch up, and then that weak side guy is joining up in the rush. And it ends up being a 2-on-1, and it happens quick. And
Blues push. Here's Kyrou. Making a twirl out high, shadowed and kicked ahead. Forsberg strips him. Forsberg coming in on the breakaway. Forsberg off the post! Falk to the middle. Brings the defense over. Crisscrosses Broberg. Tries to shake free from Bunting. He drives to the net. Fires wide. Picked up Bunting. With puck movement, Kyrou approaches. Five-man motion. Holloway. Glove save, Saros, he tries to clear it. He finds his man, and Sissons, a rugged shift. Sissons back out there with Delgaizo on the far side. Shen fought off point blank by Saros. Great save.
It's contagious, for sure.
Blues attack. Big one-timer by Shen. Saros with the save. The rebound skips into the glove. Secures it, attacks. Hook take away. Odd man rush for the Predators now. It's LaRue with Evangelista. And it's batted towards the net, deflected. And Hofer makes the save. So
LA, they'll drag you in the mud. But to shut them down, all the skill that they have up front, pretty impressive.
Here's Kyrou. Always dangerous. Turnaround shot, score. How did that get through? Everything going St. Louis's way of late. Kyrou has had the hot hand.
Well, he gets his feet moving and drives it in deep. And then pushes back out, gets the defense to contract, and actually everyone's in pretty good position. He just turns and fires it. When you're hot, you're hot. You throw it at the net and good things happen. And
forearm chipper to knock Evangelista down before that last play.
Yeah, he uses his leverage smart. He's not going to mess around with you. He's going to wait till his spot.
One-timer, score! Right at the buzzer. A cannon shot by Shea. Basketball tournament, we saw some buzzer beaters at the SEC tournament last week. Let's see if Shea gets this one here.
Well, Shea realizing there's not much time. He sneaks into a goal-scoring opportunity, and I think that's about 0.4 seconds.
Into the middle. It didn't get through. Knocked down by Shea. One more chance. St. Louis just standing there in tight. Here's Forsberg. Hit the post. That is two posts hit by Forsberg tonight.
He went all in to try to get that one battle won to get the clear. Didn't get it done, and that's tough.
This one backdoor feed. Great save by Saros on Shen.
Well, the sad part is, you know, add 42 goals and you're talking about a different season.
Yeah,
it's a fine line. They just got to make those go in, and you can't give up 2-on-1.
Well, here's a 2-on-1. It's Holloway, backdoor score. There you go. A 2-on-1 off of an offensive zone faceoff.
Well, that's a tough one. You're trying to set up a face-off play, and then it's a quick counter, and they're coming with speed. They just blow through the zone, two wingers flying. And Barron gets caught kind of in the middle, not in the middle enough. Not much Juice can do about that one. That's a...
So 5 seconds left. So Nashville will take a tough loss in frustrating fashion. The Blues continue to roll. They're 10-2-2 since early February.